All right. All right, guys, welcome back. We are here with an athlete who's supposed to be in Tokyo, right? But he's here on the set with us. Nothing makes us proud, more proud as a nation that sees our country being represented on the global stage, the track scene, and one father is helping his son to keep that legacy going. Joining us this morning is Andre Supreme Brown Sr. and Andre Brown Jr. Daddy did not give his son a choice in the matter, okay? If you follow this gentleman online, you know he's a fitness buff. And he's been training his son since he was in Pampas. Can I say that, Andre? Junior, can I say that? That you've been training him from in Pampas?
Yeah.
And set you up, don't it? I get it. Well, welcome, gentlemen. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, for sure. So, AJ, you've been running since kindergarten?
Yeah.
That's what my note says, you know. And you know, normally boys run up and down at kindergarten anyways, but you've been doing some deliberate running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me how you got started on. How did you develop this liking for athletics and running?
So, it all started from when I was in kindergarten, you know. At all the sports days, I was always winning, and it was fun because I was very competitive, and so my father saw potential in me for track and field, which then he enrolled me into. So as the days moved on, we realized that track and field was our next level of competitiveness. Mm-hmm. So moving on, we trained hard and consistent, and you know, sometimes I wanted to give up, but I kept pushing and moving on with the encouragement of my father and my mother. So after that now, as we're still working hard.
And you're doing good.
Yeah.
We watch it online, we see it happen. Some of the things I see your father put you through, even cold plunges, I'm like, no, oh my God, Andre, you're a wicked man. But Andre, as he was there talking, I'm seeing you looking at him, and I don't know if it's a coach's eye that you're giving him or it's a proud father, but I think it's both, right?
Right.
About finding that balance now, because you know, when you have your child, you're thinking about how to be the best parents, but you're seeing much more than that in him from a very early age, right? What is it about him that you saw very early on that made you feel that, you know what, this could be Jamaica's next biggest name in athletics?
Well, when I say this, I think I say it for all parents. You know, we look on our child or our children as the greatest, and many of us, we didn't get the opportunity that we, you know, give onto our child. Now, for me, is pretty much my reason for living, you know what I mean? And I just want him to be the best version of himself. Now, from he was young, you know, whenever I would come from work and lift him up, he was always, you know, running my hand, and I always see the potential and I always see greatness. And like you said, when he's in kindergarten, he's always enrolled in sports, and I saw his potential. And what I did most was to capitalize on that, in the sense that I ensure that I teach him fundamental things that he needs, not just in athletics. As I tell him, no matter what you do in life, you're gonna need to have some level of balance. And when in the real world, he will have to know how to handle these struggles and circumstances. And for me, a lot of my clients, when they come to me out of shape, they can tell you they don't know how to structure, they don't know how to balance, and that's what I'm instilling in him from young, to learn to have that balance. Even when he has his cold plunges, he will be studying while in the cold plunges.
Studying while, yes, but I mean, some of the scenes are there on screen, but studying while in the cold plunges. Andre, how you manage to stay focused during that? Because adults are failing. AJ, you know, you've seen the adults crying, right? In the cold plunges, and you are studying in the cold plunges?
Well, it's not easy, because even me, sometimes
it's hard.
It's so cold.
Yeah.
And I just want to take out my foot, but he always tells me to keep it down and just relax and stay focused on what you're doing, like the homework and stuff.
That level of grit that you have been developing as, you know, in your sporting exercises and training, has it helped you to manage pep as well? Because I know that it says here you did pep. So how did you manage both things?
Well, my mom has also played a big, important role in my education.
For sure.
She's been helping me study from kindergarten. She was always there with me, with my homeworks, my exams, and we both put in the hard work, and we studied hard, and we focused on subjects that I was weak on.
Yeah.
And she helped me to improve in those subjects.
Yeah.
In which it showed up to be very influential.
Yeah. That sounds like you did good in exams.
Yeah.
How good? You want to tell the people how good you did?
Well, it was unexpected that I got my highest grade was in social studies for PEP.
Nice.
Even though it's my weakest subject. So,
What? So you aced it?
yeah.
High fives, bro. What? That's good. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
That's amazing. You have to tell us now about, you know, where you want to be, because do you think that this is going to be it for you in terms of athletics, running? Where do you ultimately want to see yourself?
Well, I want to make it to become a famous Olympic champion. I want to win my races. Yes, I really do.
I think you're going to. Yeah, for sure.
I want to see myself out there inspiring other people from my story, because track is not all about running, getting up and running every day. Sometimes you just have to have the dedication and the health. You have to sleep on time, eat properly, make sure you're doing what's right, not eating all the junk food, because if you want to see yourself improving consistently every day, you're gonna have to keep your health levels up. That's what my father always tells me.
How old are you?
12.
12. You know, 12-year-old like eat popcorn and fries and hamburger and all of these things. What? Okay, so just give us an idea of what your, let's say, your lunch looks like.
So for lunch, I'd have my nice chicken, my rice and peas or white rice with the spinach, pear, avocado, same thing, and broccoli. So
Okay, good. So you get a nice little serving your carbs and your protein and some vegetables and everything on the plate, right?
Yeah.
Right. But Andre, you are a health coach,
Right.
Certified health coach and wellness coach, personal trainer, all of these
Right.
things. It has helped you really in how you train him,
Most
right?
definitely.
But have you had to learn other things as well? Because you know it's a different animal when you're training for track and field.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I must give most of the credit to Dwight, aka Will Fit. If you're watching, yeah, man, he's a big inspiration of mine. He helped the KC track team to do tremendous thing over the years, you know. So for me, I always tell my son, you know, nothing is wrong with asking help. I am a health and wellness coach, nutritionist, so I have important roles that I can instill in him, like the nutrition and the strength and conditioning training. But where the athletic part comes in, where, you know, structuring a program, ensure that they peak on time, you know, help with monitoring soreness, recovery, you know, Dwight has that packed. And the massage therapy, as young as he is, yeah, man, I invested in that, you know, tirelessly. Do I get a lot of money from me when it comes to but for me, it's an investment.
Yeah.
And the thing with athletics in Jamaica, you know, a lot of persons, they keep talking about burnout, and some of the challenges I face as a parent when I post, you know, a story. You know, you have persons who would comment and say, oh, he's too young to be doing this.
You're forcing him.
They're forcing him. And what people don't understand is when you look at young athletes doing well, and when they now transition, you know, to adulthood and professional, people say they're burnt out. But that's not entirely the case. What happened is that they become adult, and the support system they once had, you know, it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So you can groom your child and let him know from him or her, know from young that, listen, if this is what you want, it's called sacrifice for a reason.
Yeah.
And these are the things that you have to instill. Just like if a doctor wants his or her child to become a doctor, you're gonna let them start from early. It's not easy, but you know, we do things that encourage him, I do things that, you know, make it fun, like inviting some of his friends to come and train with him. I pick them up, I take them with me, so it don't feel like he's being forced.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
All right, AJ, what would you tell, you know, a youngster right now looking at you on this platform, wanting to, you know, reach where you are, just to follow their dreams, really, in anything? What would you tell them?
Well, what I'll tell them is, if you ever feel like giving up, don't, because success could just be like right there. But sometimes people tend to give up because they think it's getting too hard and they don't want to put in the work. And sometimes that's how I feel, but
stick with it.
Yeah, stick with it.
Love that. Thank you both for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you so much, Andre Sr. That was Andre Sr. and Andre Brown Jr. Andre Sr., the certified health and wellness coach and personal coach as well for Supreme. All right? Stay with us, guys. More to come on Weekend Smile after the break.